Hello ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for clicking onto this video. Today we're going to be looking at day 8 of the Maxwell trial that is currently going on in America. And, last night Andy Signal of Popcorn Planet, he did a stream on this and it was absolutely amazing. I finished watching it today and he's 100% right. There's hardly anyone covering this story. And this story is huge. I mean, this guy has got, he had powerful friends, royalty here in the UK, Prince Andrew, he's being done in court at the moment. You've got Trump, you've got Biden, you've got all these other people, Tom Hanks supposedly. And it's just absolutely crazy of how many people have been they've been fingered basically. You were there, and it's actually no, some people weren't there. I think people just want to throw out names. But like Andy said though, what I will be covering, this will be from the Free Press Report, which they are still banned on Twitter. They're not going to get any of their accounts back, which is absolutely it's sickening. But there is one thing. On Twitter, you had Trial Tracker 2 or Trial Track 2. It's a fake account. Do not follow it. It was last time when I saw last night, it was 15,000 people. And then, actual people who got in touch with the Free Press Report, they were like, yeah, it's not us. So don't click on it thinking you're going to get good stuff, because sadly you're not going to. If I feel, if I start talking, I try and go off a little bit. I'm currently running a temperature of 100. I had the booster last night and my temperature just skyrocketed. So if I go off and, a little tangent here or there, that's why. Just so we know, in case we miss any days in the next couple of days, which I really hope I don't, because this is such an important case. And plus, Saturday, we got the Gosh Christmas charity stream, which is going to be absolutely amazing. So what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to jump straight into day 8. So, this is the addendum to day 7 coverage. During testimony given by Caroline on Tuesday, she acknowledged that she saw a picture of Maxwell without her clothes and she was pregnant. Maxwell does not have any known children. Now we're going into day 8, ladies and gentlemen. So day 8's proceedings would commence with Judge Nathan addressing the jury as to jurisdiction specifics pertaining to the context of state law relevant to Caroline's testimony. First witness would be Janine Jill Velez, a former human resources staffer at Mar-a-Lago, known as Florida Property Management, for 15 years. She would authenticate a personal action notice pertaining to the hiring of one Sky Roberts in the year 2000. Cross-examination from Bobby Sternheim would establish that the witness had no direct knowledge of the hiring, but could still confirm the personal notice. Jill Velez was dismissed. So she's gone now. The first witness, that Janine Jill Velez, has been dismissed. She's gone. The following witness was made known to the public as Sean, 38-year-old male. He acknowledged assisting in the taking places of witness Caroline when she was 14. Sean was 17 at the time, saying they had dated for 4 or 5 years. Okay, that's very interesting there. Sean would explain that he would receive a call from Sarah Kellen and a lady with a foreign accent, describing one as French and one as English, requesting him and Caroline drive to his Palm Beach address. We're gone. Go back up. There you go. Sean would disclose that Caroline had received fancy underwear and a movie sent by FedEx from New York as gifts from Maxwell and him. Sean would also acknowledge taking Melissa, at the time aged 16, and Amanda Laszlo, at the time aged 15, to the same location, claiming they returned to the car with hundreds of dollars after an hour at his home. Sean would also acknowledge his later arrest in Louisiana for this possession, also being charged as a felon in possession of a bang bang. Sean was dismissed, so Sean is gone now as well, so 2 witnesses are gone. Prosecution would present several public exhibits, including several photos of Maxwell and him vacationing. He would appear with his hand over Maxwell's stomach in one picture, suggesting a pregnancy. So that could go back to Caroline saying that she saw a photo of her being pregnant. So the photo of them both at the Queen's cottage. Many of these exhibits released include photos that had not been available to the public previously. Wednesday's third witness would be Nicole Hess, who worked as a housekeeper at their Palm Beach home in 2003. She would testify to authenticate an exhibit, being asked by the prosecution, "Do you see here that Caroline called his house?" To which she answered, yes. Nicole would also confirm a separate piece of evidence, believed to be a photo, sealed to the public displaying Caroline's name. So David Rogers, his former pilot, would be next to take the witness stand. Rogers would confirm that he had been his pilot since '95, when he was hired in Columbus, Ohio. Rogers would continue to explain, "We mostly flew between his houses," mentioning several different jets owned by him, specifically asking about a Gulfstream that had a divider installed, a door that Rogers explained was often closed. So the pilot Rogers would explain that he kept a logbook when flying his planes. Prosecutors would present this logbook as a sealed exhibit with an entire column of names redacted. Right, so with them, I'm pretty sure they would be in the black book, which I am going to be doing a stream after the over the weekend after the Gosh live charity stream. So we'll be going over a lot of stuff then regarding this. So Rogers would be asked to confirm if a passenger referenced as GX12 had travelled on Epstein's plane, not to be repeated aloud for the public, which he answered to the affirmative. Rogers would then be asked by the prosecution to review details of a previous flight made from Palm Beach to New Jersey. Rogers would respond stating Juan Alessi, his Palm Beach housekeeper, had driven passengers to the airport. He would also recall Jane being present on this flight with several other passengers. Rogers would proceed to recall a flight from Van Nuys, CA to Santa Fe, NM. So is Santa Fe not North Mexico or New Mexico? Again, these little initials to me, obviously I'm from the UK. I know California, obviously New York. Duh. Epstein was the only passenger present. I said his name. Prosecution would continue to ask Rogers how many times Jane had travelled on the plane. Rogers responded 32 times. Wow. Inquiry progressed when Rogers was asked about the presence of Maxwell, him, and an unnamed passenger, and Virginia Roberts on a flight to St. Thomas, to which he responded, yes. Prosecution would end their questioning of witness Rogers by confirming the presence of Maxwell and him on a flight from Spain to Tangier, Mexico. Cross-examination by Maxwell's defense attorney, Everdell commenced by asking Rogers if the cockpit door was left open at times, allowing him to see the passengers, to which he responded, yes. Everdell would inquire as to if Rogers ever found any this or this, to which he responded, no, I did not. Maxwell's defense would expand, asking, isn't it common to own private planes through companies? One company per plane to limit liability, right? To which Rogers responded, yes. So after the midday break, questioning continued with Everdell mistakenly addressing Rogers as Mr. Vizowski, to which the judge reminded him, it's Rogers. Rogers would be asked if he knew Jane's legal first name, which he acknowledged by responding, I do. Everdell juxtaposed to, but his had an assistant with the same first name, didn't he? To which Rogers responded, yes. Both of these questions are designed by the defence to reveal the witness's identity. Both the prosecution and judge failed to remind Everdell of his duty. Why do they keep doing this? They keep giving out their names. It's like, what? It's obvious that they want something to happen to these people just to try and get this case over and done with. So going on, Everdell would continue. Eva Dubin was on this flight. Her husband is a hedge fund manager who was a client of his. To which Rogers replied, I don't know. Everdell would ask Rogers if the flight's destination, Columbus, Ohio, was where billionaire Les Wexner lived, owner of the Limited and client of his, which Rogers would confirm affirmatively. So, the defence questioned, you never saw Annie Farmer on your plane or in travel logs? To which Rogers would reply, I did not. After a scattered cross-examination from Everdell that focused solely on providing alternative narrative instead of responding to accusations directly, Roger would be dismissed. So he was. So he's gone now. So we got like 3 people gone now. The same strategy of overall avoidance used once more by Maxwell's defense team. They gotta stop it. You know, why? I want to know why that the prosecution and not like, objection, because they keep saying their names out loud as well to the people in the court. It's like, do they have someone in court waiting for them? Wednesday's SDNY courthouse proceedings concluded at 4:58 when Judge Nathan announced charge scheduling, which must take place before the defence argues their rebuttal to prosecution's case, stating that this upcoming Friday, so tomorrow, may be used for charging. Further elaboration revealed Nathan is planning for Maxwell's team to start their defence next Thursday. Alright, it's not too bad, because we did see that they wanted to try and close it up next week. But they're saying that they're going to start the defence next week, next Thursday. Day after Spider-Man's released. Yes, can't wait for Spider-Man. Judge Nathan also mentioned it's possible jury members do not get called into court this coming Friday without providing further reasons. As each day's session ends, the time available for prosecution to deliberate their case has been significantly reduced, drawing scrutiny from journalists as to the legitimacy of the prosecution's efforts to secure justice to the full extent of the law for their clients. Day 9 coverage will return tomorrow following the courthouse proceedings. So that's what we got, and it's interesting to see that the prosecution's efforts, they seem to be not stalling, but they just don't seem to be there. Again, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a solicitor, what we call lawyers here in the UK. I'm none of them. This is just my own opinion, and to be honest with you, reading through these, going back to the Kyle court case, again the Johnny Depp one, so many court cases I've seen, and why isn't the prosecution doing more to help their clients when they're being drilled on the stand by the defence team and saying out their names aloud when they clearly got code names? To me, that just screams something iffy, that something's going on. But that's what we got there, ladies and gentlemen, for day 8. Tomorrow is Friday. I am hoping to get maybe a stream done. I'm not too sure. I'll have to let you guys know in the following couple of hours. So we get one out to be nice. Talk about Johnny Depp. Talk about this trial as well. So we can get a lot of stuff going on. Saturday, it is myself, Stevie, Les, Soups, Keely. We got your boy Gary. We got so many great people. We're all coming together for the Christmas stream for GOSH, for the Children's Great Ormond Street Hospital here in the UK. We're doing another charity stream, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. So please tune in if you can. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see each and every one of you soon.